I call the Honourable Member Melissa Lee. Annyeonghaseyo.
Annyeonghaseyo, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. It is a pleasure to rise to speak on this Policing Storage of Youth Identifying Particulars Amendment Bill. And before I begin, I'd like to say to the Speaker who just sat down, saying that he should agree with the Minister of Police more often. That's because right. Scruffy does suit you. Dirty does suit you. It is a good look. Agreeing with the Minister of Police, who does a fantastic job, does suit you, young man. Mr. Speaker, this government is keen to ensure that young offenders are apprehended, face the consequences of their actions, and have the interventions put in place to help them stem any risk of their reoffending in the future and becoming more serious criminals in the future. Obviously, we are equally determined to make sure that the victims of crimes are protected. If this unintended situation, as the former Minister of Police, Annette King, actually admitted, it was in the previous Parliament, the bill that was actually previous Parliament passed this bill without the intention of actually giving the police less powers. So if this bill actually is not actually passed today, the unintended situation is that the police will not be able to retain the identifying particulars of these young offenders, and that means that the police have less powers, and that is not what we want to do, sir. And identification of young repeat offenders is a key tool to assist the police in doing their job to prevent future offending of these young people. And we need to make sure that they do not continue to reoffend. When the Policing Act 2008 was passed, as I said earlier, and other speakers have actually said, the legal situation relating to police's ability to retain identifying particulars of youth was carried over from the Policing Act of 1958. It wasn't to remove it on purpose, it was done totally unintentionally, and therefore I think we are agreed in this House today, except for some people who believe that this is a conspiracy. I do not agree that there is a conspiracy happening, and I support this bill. Thank you.
I call the Honourable Member Carmel Sepuloni.